Hello everyone, and welcome to something a little bit different, my unit showcase, and the rest of my 5 stars. When I say units, I just mean my plus 10 units, and yeah, everything else is just to show. And yeah. So I play heroes, and here's my Roy. Yes, I use Fate Pass, alright? Don't crucify me, alright? I really love building, and when building requires to make units stronger, and have better art, well, I mean, what other options do I have? Hey, come on, just give me a pass this one time, please. Either way, um, yeah. My phone is pretty, like 4 years old at this point, so I can't really get a screencast, which is unfortunate. So I use like an in-phone recorder, or like an app. So, that's why the quality may not be too much up to par, but I hope it's at least passable, and you know what? At least you won't have to hear all the clicking and stuff, so all you hear is music, but that's fine, right? So yeah, so far, I've shown off at least 3 units. Roy, Kid Marth, and Athena. I have an affinity for swordsmen. But what can I say? A lot of my favorite Fire Emblem characters of all time are, well, swordsmen, so I waste no time in, well, Either way, I'm just showing off my Athena thoroughly because Athena was my first plus 10, 5-star plus 10 unit that I completed. She is the FE waifu, or at least my FE waifu in this scenario. And I also changed the thing to Moonbow because that's just, I meant to have it there. Regardless, and then this is my Black Knight. So when it comes to my philosophy in building units, by the way, here you'll actually see me having Axebreaker, because I wanted to make a, I don't know why I don't have Bowbreaker, but I know for Axebreaker I just wanted to make a joke about Rail and a bunch of res, and get it's like, no, no resistance? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Basically, my philosophy when it comes to building units is that I like building units with a preferred weapon in mind. As you saw there in my Black Knight, he did have slaying edge, but I was like, this feels so wrong. I want to use a Lawn Knight, because to me, the personal weapons is the weapon I feel the unit was essentially built around. So they should, well, have it at all times. Why not? It only makes sense. What can I say? Give me a break. Either way, it's quite an unfortunate life. That's my Illywood, and I was actually going here because I was when I was thinking about how I would present this in my head, I'm like, if I show the fact that if you look at this ugly art with this beautiful, ugly, beautiful artwork, you'd kind of see my point of view. I mean, that's not to say that the old Hollywood art isn't. I mean, look at Seth, gosh, but Seth literally looks like Robin, and Robin looks like Seth, and Joshua, and so many other same face syndrome. But I love Seth, the merry Seth, the guy who carried me in my Sacred Stones playthrough, as no. So I had to build him, and I hope he gets resplendent, because man, he's just missing 2 of everything just to get to 50 attack and 50 defense, but whatever, either way. So yeah, my philosophy when it comes to building units is that I like building units around their preferred weapon. Like with Morgan here, Grima's Truth, and sorry about that, I accidentally pulled that up like a couple times throughout this, but either way, Gordon, he has Grima's Truth, which what it does is that when it hits an opponent, that enemy and enemies within 2 spaces all get -5 attack and speed, and then Morgan in turn gets +5 attack and speed. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll have that, and then I'll have Res Smoke, I'll have Wind Sweep, so they can't, because the way Wind Sweep works is that if you have more speed, yeah, you only attack once, but they can't harm you, right? And then I'll have Close Counter, so when they hit me, well, then they're already gonna die in 1 shot, basically. So there you go. That was my little philosophy there, and you kind of see it through all these units that I've built. I've always kept in mind how I should build these units around their preferred weapon. You know, if they don't have one, then I just give them whatever and I make it work. But if they do have one, then I build around it. So say Shiguri were to get Refine, he get his own weapon, then I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna build around it. Yeah. And I was typing attack at 3 there because I need guidance. And hey, look, there's guidance in the combat manuals right now. At the time of me recording this, so that should be fun. Even bad units like Odin, I will build, and wholeheartedly so. You know, he's a fun unit to use. I like using fun units. You know, I'm trying to like get my +10 infantry +10 flowers. But whatever. For those who don't know what those flower icons do, they just increase each of your stat points by 1. But any infantry units before the patch that introduced that, they get +2 to everything. But that's what I was saying. Actually, no. I should also clarify this one. As you saw, he's plus HP. This is actually my first 5-star ever, and so I kept, because I'm weird that way. I kept the IV to plus HP, and I built around it. I can't help myself, you know, very sentimental value this Raven because he was my first ever 5-star. I've been playing this game since launch. I know I'm stupid, but that's neither here nor there. Continuing on, but yeah, I've been building. I didn't really value +10ing until I started to +10 my Athena, and then afterwards I was like, I want to do this more, and I kept doing it more and more and more. And for other people, they build +10 units because, well, for scoring purposes in modes like Arena and Aether Raids, etc., etc. But me, I don't care. I just build units to +10 because. They're my favorite units. I want to make them strong as possible, as strong as they possibly can, as strong as they can possibly be, despite the fact that there's power creep everywhere. But hey, you know, I mean, it happens. It happens. Give me a break. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Afterwards, we got Jafar here. Jafar, I believe technically, yeah, he's the first seasonal unit I've ever +10'd. And followed by the Kid Marth that you saw way earlier. Now, funny enough with that Kid Marth, the build that I wanted to give him, I literally got a unit that had the skills I needed. I need chill attack defense, but I'll be getting that soon because other stuff. And here are the rest of my 5-stars. I was also, yeah, I need him to have a lull attack defense, which I'm gonna get a free duo F from because of something that happened with the latest Hero Fest banner. Yada yada. I'm not going to go into detail of that. If you don't play the game, you don't play the game. Would I recommend Fire Emblem Heroes to someone? If you can resist the urge of spending, sure, go ahead. I mean, it's basically dumbed down Fire. There's fan service, and this is the unit I wish I could +10, but oh, come on, I ask. Either way, I believe this game, you know, it's just a dumbed down Fire Emblem game with a lot of fan service, and I don't mean fan service in the way of, you know, the way of fan service I'm referring to. This game does have a lot of fan service in terms of the characters that they add, how they're implemented, the things they say, the way they talk, etc., etc. Like, every character has their own bit of fan service, and this is the next +10 5-star I want to build, Zelgius. You see, I adore Zelgius as I make a heart shape around Zelgius. Por favor, yo quiero más Zelgius, que se bien a mi casita. I was just saying, Zelgius, please come home, please. Anyways, por favor. And so, moving on. Yeah, I just really like building it. It's, you know, it's just a fun part of Fire Emblem Heroes for me. To me, the what I just love about it is, like I said, the building. I love the building more than most of the modes in this game. That's not to say most of the modes aren't fun. They are. It's just that for me, building a unit is much more fulfilling. It gives me a sense of fulfillment every time I do so. I was changing his thing to the best because I'm actually considering 5-star +10 him. Units with light blue hearts. Okay. Dark blue just means my +10 units. Light blues are just units that are 5-star locked that I want a +10. Greens are 4 and 3-star units. or Grand Hero Battle units that I want to plus 10 in the future, etc., etc. And then others are just dancers or healers in case I just need to go like, oh, I need you real quick, and there you go. Because, you know, I have the ever-expanding roster of 5 stars, but that's not the point right now. Point being is that I love this game. I think people should give it a try if you haven't already. I mean, that's just me. The power creep in this game does get insane sometimes, but hey, you know, they have been giving recent free-to-play heroes that have been very, very, you know, strong, such as Itsuki and Astrum. So yeah, you know, and this is the other 5-star plus 10 unit I want to build, Dimitri, because speaking of Dimitri, he's going to be the brave hero that I'm going to be free summoning for, and I'm also going to try to plus 10 with free-to-play orbs, because Dimitri's my favorite 3 houses character by far. He's probably my favorite lord, not my favorite character. My favorite character goes to Black Knight, but but in terms of my favorite lord in the series, like protagonist-wise, it has to be Dimitri. And here's my friend code sorry about that. Here's my friend code if you do want to add me. It's taking a while because sometimes my phone sucks. I gotta tap that. It's a pretty bad. I need to cut that out. Whoops. Well, glad I'll be cutting that out in a moment. But hey, there's my ID. There you go. Have fun with that, you know. So ignore that little detail that you saw there. Notifications there. Anywho, again, that's neither here nor there. I really like this game. I implore people to try it. I hope you liked going through it. If primarily my plus 10s, I like this game. Like I said, I like it a lot. So I hope that hey, you give it a try. Maybe not. Up to you. On my decision to make. This thing is about to end real soon, so I just gotta get with it and send my regards. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just, you know, this is just me rambling on about heroes. I wasn't scripting this or anything. I just wanted to show off my 5-star plus 10s because I worked hard on these units, and that was that. So I hope that you liked what you saw. Hope you enjoy. I'll be seeing you later. We are not teacher at heart, but in Otherworld we have tutor of hacking and slashing. And just like that, goodbye. You can become the